Hi, welcome to What in Your Paper. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Suntika Wu from PD480 International College. I am Chinese studies student.
I just heard that you done some paper about Confucianism. Can you tell us something about your paper?
Yeah, sure. So as a Chinese studies student, I had learned a lot about China, included Chinese philosophy and philosopher, and Confucius was one of them. His idea Confucianism having a strong influence to Chinese people. But after I learned a lot about him, I found out that some of his ideas are violent to human rights, against feminist idea, and some are even illegal. So it made me come up with the idea that maybe the Confucianism is an old-fashioned philosophy that cannot be used nowadays anymore.
So you wanna say that the Confucianisms are not fit with the situation in the present day? Do you have any supporting evidence?
Yeah, so I have three supporting ideas here. The first one is the woman's status, the second one is Philippides, and the third one is hierarchy. So we start with the first one, the woman's status. In Confucianism, it seems like they doesn't see a woman as a human being, but they see her like a stuff that belongs to someone. There are phases that women follow men. In her youngs, she had to follow her fathers and elder brothers. When she get married, she had to follow her husband. After her husband dies, she had to follow her sons. And at a stop, so after you married to someone, you will belong to that one family, and you haven't have a right to get divorced from him, no matter how bad he are, no matter what he do to you. Even he have a lot of wives, you cannot divorce from him, but he can get divorced from you anytime he wants. So this kind of idea again with a feminist idea that a woman haven't have a power to decide anything in her life. The second idea is the idea about Philippides. It seems to be a good thing that children should listen to the parents who raise them, but it's not the normal ones. It being an extremist one, that as a children, you have to listen to everything that your parents say. You have to believe them without excuse. No matter what they ask you to do, you have to do it for them. And you have to even cover their clans. And if they're dying, you have to stay home for mourning them for 3 years. And in the globalization world, you cannot stay home for 3 years and no working just for mourning someone dead. And if you have to cover someone's claims, it's illegal. So you cannot do that in the globalization world. So the last one is the hierarchy. So the hierarchy system in the Confucianism, maybe it happened because Confucius, he himself believed that we are not equal. He believed that everyone are born with the status, and the status are come with the duties. So if I myself born at a lower class, I have to accept that I am a lower class, and I have to work as much as possible to fulfill my duty as a lower class, and I have to obey the upper class. So from this kind of idea will make a society become like a pyramid that only a few people in the society can control everything in the society. So it will easily lead the society to chaos because only few of them can control everything. So from that three supporting idea that I have, so it made me come out with the idea that maybe we cannot use a Confucianism as a tool to our life in the globalization world. Yes.
Wow, it seemed to be a very interesting paper. So can you tell us something in detail about your paper?
I'm sorry, but no. But if you want more information about my argumentative paper, you can read it right there.